everybody, welcome back to Real Good Pilates. I'm Michelle, and today is day 3 of our Real Good Pilates Holiday Challenge. So every Saturday through the month of December, I'm uploading our special challenge workouts. If you do all of them before January 3rd, you're subscribed to the channel, you like and leave a comment on all 5 videos, and you share this challenge with a friend, you can be entered in to win a special prize at the end. Okay, so this is a fun way to take a little extra time for yourself and get some movement in during the holidays. Okay, so today's workout is going to be focused on our abdominals. So let's get started. We are going to be seated on your mat with your feet flat. They can be all the way together or slightly apart. You're going to grab onto your shins. Take a breath in. As you exhale, you're just going to use your hands to gently pull your body into a forward fold. Stay here and inhale. And then exhale, articulate your spine back up tall. Good, do that again. Inhale to feel the length through the spine. Exhale, you want to really feel those abs drawing back. So even here, we're warming up those abdominals. Inhale, take a big full breath. And then exhale, restack the spine. Very good. Let's do this 2 more times. Inhale, tall. Exhale, round. Inhale to stay, maybe deep in your fold. And exhale, roll up tall. Very good. 1 more time. So getting centered, connecting with our breath, just super important to getting a nice, efficient ab workout. And come all the way back up tall. Very good. Now keep a hold of your legs. Maybe hold on to the back of your thighs. Take that same inhale to stack. Now exhale, you're going to tuck and roll back away from your thighs. Now hold here and breathe in. Exhale, you're going to pull your body over your legs to stretch. And then inhale, come up tall. Yes, so we do that again. Exhale. This time we're rolling away from the legs first. Taking our inhale here. Exhale, fold the nose over the knees, and then inhale, restack. Good. Couple more times. You can either really grip and rely on the arms if you need the help. If you want to try to challenge yourself a little bit more, have a softer grip. So they're more just there for placement and alignment. Exhale, round. So good. Let's do that 1 more time. 4 breaths, 4 moves. 1. Inhale, stay 2. Exhale, round 3. Inhale, stack 4. Okay, let's make this even more challenging. Take the hands behind the head. Inhale, same movement, but with the arms behind. So we roll back. Inhale and hold it. It's a little harder with the hands here. We dive over the legs, and then we articulate up. So good. Scoop and roll. Hold it and breathe, and then we dive nose to knees and restack. Good. Keep the feet nice and glued to the floor. Roll, hold, and then round, and then lift. So good. You can always go back to the version of grabbing the legs if you need to, and fold. Good, you guys. Let's do this 2 more times. Keep the neck nice and strong. Chin is off the chest, round. And then lift. So good. 1 more time. Scoop. And then fold. And then up. Very good. Okay, let go with your left hand. You're going to grab onto your left thigh with it. Stack up tall. The right hand is still behind the head. Now roll back into that half roll back position that we found. Now we're going to hold this and just lift and lower that left foot off the floor a couple times. So use your abs to keep your spine still. Float and replace. Good. Either really gripping with the arm or that light touch we talked about. Okay, now when your foot comes up, I want you to twist your right elbow towards left knee and then face back to the front. And then again, so we rotate and then replace. Twist and replace. Couple more. Keep your pelvis nice and stable. We'll do 3 more. Twist and front. So good. 2. Last one. Face the front and hold here. Dive over the legs to finish like we practiced. Come up and switch arms. So left hand to the head, right to the right thigh. We scoop back and hold, and then take a couple lift and lowers, just practicing not falling over backwards. Lift and touch. Okay, when you're ready, add the twist of the rib cage. Rotate and back. Good. Feel that left side of the obliques really drawing to the right for 2. Good, last one. Pause in the middle and dive over the legs. So good. Let's repeat that one more time on either side. So right hand to the head, left hand to the thigh, roll back. This time, let's go right away into the twist since we know what we're doing already. Rotate and return. Good, twist. Chin back, neck nice and long. Good, 3 more. Last 2. Now on your last one, you're going to hold the twist and just pulse. Pulse, elbow and knee, open and close. 4, 3, 2, and then 1. Set the foot down, dive over the legs. As you sit up, transfer the hands to start again. Scoop under, and we go into our twists from the start. Rotate, front, good, twist. So good. It's not important that the elbow touches the knee. They just get close for 2. And for 1, pause in the middle, dive over the legs, and then sit your body back up tall. Whew. Very nice, you guys. Scooch to the front of your mat. You want to make sure you have a lot of mat back behind you. Sit with your tail tucked under. Lift your legs up to tabletop. Grab onto them and just find your balance here. So take a couple of breaths in and out. Feel your abdominals holding this position. Now on your next inhale, you're going to roll back onto your shoulder blades, drawing the abs into your spine, and then come up and try to balance. Good. Do that again. We scoop under and then we lift. So good. So it's a light touch of those hands so that our core is really doing the work of keeping this shape. And then up. So good, you guys. Couple more times. That's it. You don't want to throw your head back to start the roll. Just increase the connection of those abdominals. So good. Let's do that one more time. Okay, lovely. Now come up. We're going to add on by using the hands on the floor to make this even more challenging. So once we roll up onto our shoulders, I want you to let go of your hands and push your hands into the mat. As you return, you can grab back onto your legs. Do that again. Push. So your hands are almost like the brakes. They kind of help you pause at the top. And then as you come up, grab back onto the thighs. Good. Roll and push. And then return and come up. So good, you guys. Remember, the abs are the focus. And then return. 2 more, but this might help you to kind of get up to that inverted position. Last one. Very good. Okay, next layer is going to be to add a leg extension. If that's too much, no need to do it, but let's give it a try. So we roll up onto the shoulders, press into the hands, and extend the legs to straight. And then we bend and find our start position. Good. 1, push and lengthen. 2, come up and balance. So good. Make sure this has been being done with control. Good. Not by trying to use momentum. And it's okay if the legs can't get all the way straight. Just find a little length behind the knees. And then up. So good. 2 more. Ooh, the abs are burning. And come up. Last one. And then return. Okay, very last challenge. This is super tricky and advanced, so give it a try, and if it doesn't work, repeat what we've already done. But the last layer is to do this with no arms, so not touching your legs, not touching the floor, nothing, all right? Keep all the good distance we've found between the knees and the chest the whole time. So here we go. The slower, the better. Roll up onto the shoulder blades, reach the legs behind you, bend, and come back up with control. Ooh, so good. Do that again. We scoop and lengthen and then return and lift. Yes, and wherever the arms reach, it's totally up to you. Wherever you feel like you're within the most control. Up to the shoulders and then stack. So good, you guys. Couple more. Roll and then return. Good. Let's do 2 more. Reach and then in. Last one. Very good. Now roll down onto your backs, lift your legs up to tabletop, arms hover off the mat next to you. We're going to go into some hundreds. So you can tuck under slightly if that's helpful to you. Start pumping the arms in the air, almost like you're stirring up little dust clouds with your hands. Breathe in through your nose for 5 of those counts, and then breathe out through your mouth for the other 5. Good. Now, if you're ready for some more challenge, nod your chin, flex your spine, and bring the head and shoulders up and forward. So good. One hand can go behind the head if you need it, or you can lay the head back down for your neck. Okay. Next layer, add the legs reaching. See if you can hold them on a nice low diagonal. Very good. If that's going well, the next layer of challenge, we're going to float the legs up to the ceiling for 5 counts. As you exhale, drop them back down for 5 counts. So good. Up, 2, 3, 4, 5, down, 2, 3, 4, 5. Very good. You could do this with the legs slightly bent as well. Good. Let's do 2 more sets. Good. Keep that nice deep flexion. Last one. Now pause with the legs low, bring them back to tabletop, crunch a little higher, and then lay your body down to rest. Whew. Very good. Okay, tabletop the legs again. Take the hands behind the head. Inhale to get ready. And now we're going to crunch straight up through center and then release back to the mat. Good. Flex and then lower. Good. Neck is long and strong. Chin away from the chest. Okay, now adding rotation, legs stay put. The upper body twists and lowers. So opposite elbow reaches across to opposite knee. Good. Make sure the legs aren't swinging side to side. You can take this at your own pace. Good. Feel a connection of those inner thighs together. Very nice. 2, and then 1, lay down and take a rest. Good. Now we're going to add in some arms. So bring the legs back up. As you twist to the left, your right arm is going to come across to get a little extra protraction of the shoulder blade, and then lay back down in the center. Do the other side. So it's opposite arm coming across the opposite leg. That helps to get a little bit more cinching up through the abdominals and help the shoulder blades to widen apart. Very good. Okay, here we go. Adding on more layers. We're also going to add the reach of one leg. So if I twist to the left, my right leg reaches long and then come back center. So it's actually the same arm and leg that are straightening. So it's right arm and right leg as I twist to the left, left arm, left leg as I twist to the right. So you still want to have that leg that you're twisted over be the bent one. Okay, and if you're doing it the opposite way around, it's all good. That'll actually be harder if you do it with the opposite kind of coordination. All right, so just keep going. Reach an arm and a leg for 3, for 2, for 1. Now stay to one side and hold. Keep the arms reaching and just do some quick bicycles of the legs. Good. 4, 3, 2, switch sides with the upper body. Now switch the legs, hold the twist. Good. Breathe in and breathe out. Good. 4, 3, 2, 1, and then relax. Okay, last thing, we're going to come up into a plank to get even more going for the abdominals. So come onto your hands. You're going to reach the feet back behind you. Have your ankles all the way together, squeezing, and then press the hips down and open. Okay, now spinal articulation is really what we want to focus on here. So I want you to nod your chin to your chest, and then as slowly as you can, you're going to roll through the rest of your spine from top to bottom until finally you lengthen your tailbone and come into a pike. Now reverse this, tuck your tail under, roll through your spine like it's a wave, and then you should end up back long. Head is the very last thing. And now we're back in our start position. And then we do that again. So if you were to just throw your body around quickly from a pike to a plank, this probably wouldn't be that challenging. But since we're going super duper slow, your abdominals are really going to be on fire, especially since we just did all of that work for them already. So good, you guys. Couple more. The higher your heels stay, all throughout, the better. That'll keep more of the weight in your arms, thereby challenging the abdominals. Good, you guys. Couple more. So really feel like your spine is mobile, just like a wave in the water. Scoop and roll. All right, you guys, one more time, not the chin. If you need to separate the feet to make this easier, you could try that. All right, now bring the knees down. Next variation is sort of like snake on the reformer, if you're familiar with that. So it's kind of like a twisted plank. So if you come back into your plank, I want you to rotate your toes to the left, drop your heels to the right. Now take your right foot, which should be the bottom one, and you're going to cross it over your left ankle. So I'm up in this pike with one knee bent and the feet crossed, okay? So now let's start from the pike on this one. You're going to tuck your tail under, roll through the spine just like before, except my left foot is pretty flat on the floor. Now extend the spine. My right hip is closer to the mat. Now nod the chin, reverse to come back to where we started. So good. Do that again. Tuck under. At the bottom, I'm squeezing my legs together, and they look a little bit more the same. And then as I come back to the pike, you can see more the difference of the one bent leg. So good. That's it. So the feet, that left foot is turned to the side. So that way I have my whole foot on the ground. And then the other foot, I have my toes kind of tucked under, ankles tightly crossed. So good, you guys. Last one. So this one we get into that nice stretched out oblique. And then we cinch it back up and curl. Whew. All right, turn your feet to the other side, angled to the right. My whole entire right foot is on the ground. Now I cross my left foot over top so my ankles fit like a puzzle. And then I lean my tail back into my pike. All right, here we go. Tuck the tail under, roll through, lengthen the chest, get a nice rotation, and then nod and curl through. So good, you guys. So we're twisted, my pelvis is rotated, my oblique gets nice and stretched, and then we fold and pike up. So good. Couple more times. It's okay if your knee or your thigh touches the floor. Good. You want to keep the abs connected so that the lumbar spine doesn't go too crazy extended. And return. So good, you guys. Last one. We're ending with a super challenging exercise. And come on in. Whew. All right. Bend your knees. Set them on the mat. Sit back into a shell stretch. Bring your forehead to the floor. Whew. Very good. All right. Come up to sitting on your mat. You can sit in whatever position is most comfortable. Rest the hands down, and we're going to finish with our 3 breaths all together. So close your eyes if you like. Breathe in and breathe out. Good. As you're breathing, try to let go of any extra tension you don't need. Good. One last breath here. And with that, we are all done with our day 3 of our holiday challenge. I hope you enjoyed that ab workout. Be sure to subscribe, like, comment, share with a friend so that you are eligible to be entered in for the prize at the end. Okay, thank you so much, and I'll see you for day 4 next week. Bye.